What's up, you beautiful rock star? It's Jim Chandler with Rock Your Best Vocals. Do you want to unlock the power of your voice? Stick around, this one's going to be for you. Okay, so how do we unlock the power of our voice? The best way to do that is to find the key to unlocking your mind. The key to unlocking your mind is your subconscious mind. So if you want to be able to sing higher, or rock style, yeah, or lower, low. It's all about the power of the subconscious mind. There's a couple of things that I've learned. I chased success for a long time until I realized that I was already a success. And success is just how you define it. But one of the things that I stumbled across along the way on my journey of trying to learn all these things about success was that you can control your own success via your subconscious mind. Now, a lot of people say just go with affirmation. Well, the key to affirmations that they don't tell you is that it has to be heartfelt. That is the absolute key to your subconscious mind. So you can't just sit there and say an affirmation over and over again and say, like, I'm a great singer, I'm a great singer, I'm a great singer. You have to actually feel it. And what I would say also is to go to the extent of living as that identity of a successful singer in your mind long before you ever even actually become a, quote unquote success, whatever you want to do. Neville Goddard says, live in the end, live in the wish fulfilled. I'm going to ask you to ponder this idea for a second. Is that, what is your dream outcome? What is your happily ever after? Not only just with your voice, but with your life. Because when you ask yourself that powerful question, okay, what is my happily ever after? Then you have that vision of that. And then when you have that vision of that, you can conjure up that feeling of what it feels like. And when you can conjure up that feeling of what it feels like, that's when the manifestation will actually come to life. And I promise you this, anytime I've ever really thought about something and you see the affirmation over and over again, but unless you visualize it and you feel how it feels when you have whatever it is that you want, whether it's about with you just your voice or your vocal career, or your love life, your financial life, whatever you want in life, you can have. I'm here to tell you that you absolutely can have that, okay? And this is some of the stuff that I've come across. This is a lot of this. A lot of people call it woo-woo or whatever, manifestations, all this stuff. But I'm big into manifestation. Why? Because it works. And I know that for a fact in my life. I used to be an absolute shitty person. Okay, I'm going to say that. I was an absolute shitty person. If you watching this and you knew me before, you're like, yes, he was a shitty person to be around. And I can say it now. I'm not saying I'm perfect now, far from it. I mean, there's no such thing as perfection anyway, but I'm not saying I'm perfect. What I'm saying is I'm no longer that shitty person that I used to be because I've raised my vibration. So I know you can succeed with that if you put your mind to it. A lot of that is from my daily habit of, forgotten what the word is for it, meditation. Because I'm so into the manifestation mode. I'm like, what do you call it that you do every morning, Jim? What is it? Brush my teeth? No. Do a wee? Meditate. And I meditate every morning and spend time in the silence, 20 minutes meditation. And that has just exploded the world of possibilities for me. You'll find so much in that time of silence. Anyway, so that is the key to unlocking your singing success is through your mind, through your subconscious mind. If you know what you want out of your voice, and you know what it would look like, what it would feel like, what it would smell like, what it would sound like. But the main thing is that feeling. If you can conjure up the feeling with all of those 5 sensory things, what am I going to smell when I'm there in that state? What am I going to see when I'm there? What am I going to touch? What's the feeling? What am I going to hear? Am I going to interact with that? And when you can conjure all that up and you could really feel what it's going to feel like to live in the end. Living in the end is experiencing that happily ever after now. And when you can live that happily ever after now and actually come out of that, if you want to call it meditation, manifestation, when you can come out of that living in that dream moment, that dream state of your happily ever after, when you can come out of that feeling grateful that you already have it. Because if you can think about it, if you want it and you think about it, the power is in you to create that. I'm telling you that because I know it from my own fact. Test it out for yourself. If you don't believe me, try it. Pick something small. Think about it. If you can feel it, get that feeling and that gratitude of having that, what you want, whatever that is. If you want to hit a high C note, high tenor C, or if you want to go beyond that, if you want to have that rock sound to your voice, feel what it's going to feel like and be grateful for that. And that's all you do, is just be grateful that you've experienced that. Because once you do that, then your subconscious mind, which is the key to unlocking the power of your voice, will go off and it will find out how to do that. I promise you that. Try it. If you don't believe me, try it. If you don't believe me, shut the video off, walk away and go, that guy's out of his friggin' mind. It's all the same to me. I could be shouting at the stars right now and it matters just as much because it's just information. I'm just spewing information out there. Information is responsibility. So if you take this information and you throw it away, that's your responsibility. If you take this information and you do something with it, that's your responsibility. The information, once it leaves my lips, is no longer my responsibility. So I'm giving this up out to the world, and hopefully it finds who it was meant for, and I hope it was meant for you. I hope you do something with it. Rock your best vocals where your best keeps getting better! See you on the next one. Bye.